So if you guys want to see how I achieve this birthday makeup look, then just keep on watching. So this is gonna be my official birthday glam get ready with me. So I did do like a mini like Bible study get ready with me, but I'm actually gonna be doing a full glam this time. So let's get right into it. I'm super excited. So I'm just starting off with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Dew Drops. So before anything, I am gonna add a little bit of tape, so I'm gonna start that off. So to get started, I'm gonna go ahead and start off doing my eyes. I'm just gonna put a little bit of Hourglass concealer to get started. Tomorrow I'm going to be stopping at Sephora to pick up my birthday gift and kind of up on some of the makeup I've been running out of. I'm truly so grateful. I just got an update from the doctor. The surgeon called me and let me know that my dad's surgery went successful and that he's in the recovery process. Just recovering, waking up from anesthesia and just the pain medication that they gave him to take him into surgery. So I hope that I get to talk to him tonight, but if not, I'll be going up and seeing him tomorrow. To get started, I'm gonna go ahead and take this brown right here. I know it's like almost gone, but I'm gonna make this work. And I'm just gonna start applying that to my crease. And just really make sure it's blended out. So that my eyes are looking somewhat like this. I'm gonna go ahead and take the white right here and start packing it down. I'm running out of my favorite shades. I really need to up my makeup. I'm gonna stamp that just on my lid on both sides. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and go in with a darker brown. And I'm just gonna start packing that in on the outer corner in the shape of like a V. I'm actually going to take a bigger brush and I'm just going to start bringing that into the crease. And I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and really blend as I go. I feel really grateful, you guys. I have made it almost 3 weeks into being completely sober off of alcohol and weed. And it's been a year and 5 months for my DOC, and I'm really truly grateful. I truly never thought that I would quit smoking weed. I just truly thought and believed that it's something that wasn't that bad, but at the end of the day, now that I've been clean and sober, I can see a major difference just being motivated and just more present in the moment. I know that sounds crazy. When I woke up, I would smoke like before I ate. You know, I thought I needed this. And I'm very grateful that by the grace of God, I didn't really have that much withdrawal symptoms like I thought, because I did slow myself down before I quit. But I'm just truly so grateful because it is a day and night difference. My dream state has been crazy through the roof. My dreams have been extremely vivid, like so vivid to the point where it feels so real. And I wake up like completely confused. When I was smoking weed, I definitely had like zero to no dreams. If anything, they would be nightmares. Like my dreams would be very vividly dark and traumatic. It honestly felt like spiritual warfare in my dream state. Especially if I drank, I would have like really bad nightmares. So I'm very grateful that all of that's pretty much gone. Or not pretty much, it is gone completely. And I just love life way more. I wake up feeling well rested. I go to sleep feeling good. I've been saving a lot more money ever since. I went and did a little bit of shopping yesterday, so I will show you guys and do a mini haul when I'm done doing my makeup. But one of the products I picked up was the e.l.f. liquid liner. I love this eyeliner. It works so good. I truly also feel like my relationship with Jesus has grown so much more since I stopped smoking and stopped drinking. It's like I was being spiritually attacked every time I would touch that. It's like at the end of my time with smoking, it's like I was gradually being shown what it truly feels like. Because all up until that moment, I didn't suffer with anxiety or anything like that. But the last time I smoked, I had severe full-blown anxiety. It was so overwhelming that it truly helped me just stop completely. You know, everybody's walk with Christ is completely different, and I just felt called to let go of these things that I was kind of numbing myself with to cope, but I no longer need those, and I've been working through coping my emotions and traumas that I was numbing myself from, and my life is so much better. It truly just kind of becomes this blanket to the point where you feel like you need it, and that's not the point of life. You should not be coping, and I'm just talking and speaking for myself. Everyone else, I could care less, you know, do you if that's what you like. I have no judgment whatsoever. This is just personally my journey and my walk. I felt called to let go of these things, and I'm truly grateful I did. I remember I used to party really hard on my birthdays and just go, like drink, smoke, and I'm just very grateful to be out of that era. I haven't done this makeup look in a long time. I love it so much. I've recently been experimenting with smaller lashes, and I actually love it. I've always been such a big lash girl, and I'm finally starting to appreciate smaller lashes, and I actually really love it. I found some at the dollar store because some lashes can be so expensive. So at the dollar store, I found these small little lashes and then these ones, and I've been loving them so much. They're so cute, and I love the way that they look. Okay, so to take off the tape, I love doing that. So for the past 3 nights, we've been staying super late in Cologne at the hospital where my dad is. So tonight we're gonna stay home and rest, and then tomorrow we're gonna go back up and see him. I also really want to stay sober as well, because in order to get my license back, I have to go through a whole process of getting something installed in a vehicle, and you know, I just really don't want to jeopardize. I always forget I want to do ASMR, and then I totally forget about it. I really want to do a makeup ASMR video. But I also just feel so much more inspired. I feel like I have way more clear vision of what I want to do. Whereas when I was smoking all the time, I would get anxiety to do what I want. Like, I wouldn't feel anxiety, but I would feel pressure, and I'd feel anxious to actually film and go live and put myself out there in a specific way. Whereas now I feel way more confident, way more free, and I don't struggle with coming up with creative ideas and just filming and just being myself on camera. Because before, although it was fine, there were moments and times where I would struggle with that, and that's just not something I want for myself anymore. You know, you don't really realize all of these issues and problems until you step back and you actually move forward, and then you see all the issues and problems you actually were dealing with. You know, even in Peter 1:5 verse 8 to 9, it says, "Be sober-minded, be watchful. The devil prowls around like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour. Resist him firm in your faith." Also, Timothy 2:4 verse 5, it says, "But as for you, always be sober-minded, endure suffering, do the work of an evangelist, fulfill your ministry." Here, sober-mindedness is linked to enduring hardship and fulfilling one's spiritual calling. And then Peter 1 verse 13 says, "Therefore, preparing your minds for action and being sober-minded, set your hope fully on the grace that will be brought to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ." And then also Titus 2 verse 2, Paul instructs older men to be sober, respectful, self-controlled, and sound in faith, and younger men to be self-controlled. And then Ephesians 5 verse 18 says, "And do not get drunk with wine, for that is debauchery, but be filled with the Holy Spirit." So, you know, it just says in scripture, being sober-minded is such a gift and such a hardship to work towards, because sometimes it can be difficult and hard, especially when you're going through a lot. So I'm very grateful, because there was a time in my life where I just truly could not be sober. I just did not like the feeling of being sober, and that's being truthfully honest. Like, there were times in my life when I was using my DOC, I truly thought that I could live the rest of my life somehow managing and using and functioning and thinking that I could literally live like that. And that's just that's what the devil does to you. He swarms your mind with all of these crazy thoughts and keeps you from being sober-minded and keeping you from fulfilling your destiny that Jesus has set out for each and every one of us. Before I start doing my face makeup, I'm going to go ahead and take this Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer with Hyaluronic Acid, Jojoba Seed Oil, and Vitamin E by e.l.f. I was looking for a good face lotion for makeup and just for when I finish washing my face, and I found this e.l.f. down at the drugstore, and I actually really like it. It's light, it's not heavy. And then I'm gonna take some of this L'Oreal True Lumi Glotion that I just picked up yesterday. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I can just wear this without any foundation and I love it. I really hope I can get my birthday gift tomorrow. Last year when I went to go get my birthday gift, I was in Kelowna for a whole month while my grandma was getting her treatment done. Whoops, I might have put too much on. And I kept checking in to see if I could pick it up. And the whole year, you guys, they did not have it. So I pray that I can get it tomorrow. So before I get into my foundation, I'm going to take the NYX Full Coverage Concealer just to do a little bit of spot concealing. I do have a little blemish from stress, just from being up and awake. And we haven't been getting that much sleep due to getting up early and going to the hospital and then staying there all day. I'm so glad my dad finally got his own room. Sorry, not his own room. He's sharing it with a few people. I don't know if after surgery he's moved to a separate room, but we had to sit in the hallway for quite a long time. We had to sit in the waiting room for like 6 to 8 hours, waiting for my dad to even be able to get a bed. It was pretty hectic. I'm glad my mom decided to take him to Kelowna though, because where we live, it's such a small hospital and they aren't the best equipped to handle situations that are emergency based. I'm taking the L'Oreal True Match. This is literally my favorite foundation. Start blending that out. Since my birthday is on 9/11, I haven't really celebrated it at all. Like, I don't really celebrate my birthday. I used to go out, like I was saying, but I wasn't really celebrating it. I'd just go out and drink. I just haven't really had a reason to celebrate. Like, I don't really have that many people in my life that I would be celebrating with anyway. We'll go out and eat or whatever, but I've never really celebrated my birthday like that. And I'm completely fine with it. Okay, so taking my Hourglass concealer, again, I'm just gonna go ahead concealing underneath my eyes, a tiny bit on my forehead. I really want to try the Hourglass Tinted Serum. That's what this foundation is. It's a tinted serum and I just feel like it's so much nicer than a heavy foundation. Sometimes I feel like foundations can look so heavy on the skin. And then I like to go in with my fingers and just really like let that melt in. And it leaves such a beautiful finish when you do that. So I'm taking my Makeup by Mario sculpting stick and just lightly patting that in. So I'm taking some of my NYX Sweet Cheeks blush and I'm just gonna go ahead and for powder, I'm taking my Mercier translucent setting powder in honey. I love this powder. It's my holy grail. I do like the Charlotte Tilbury powder too, but I love setting my face with this powder. This is in Brown by NYX. I'm gonna go ahead and take my bronzer. Taking my Milani highlight. And then last but not least, I'm gonna add some lip gloss. So here is my birthday makeup all completed. I absolutely love this makeup look. And I'm gonna see you guys in my next video where I'm gonna do a little mini haul of all the things I picked up. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.